Eyewitness Weather forecast.
We've done a few light flurries this morning. We had a really nice quiet day. Beautiful sunset here to end the day as well. We started off quite cold in the single digits and only managed to make it up into the low 30s in Utica this afternoon. Our high ended up being 32 degrees, up from our low of 4 degrees earlier on this morning. And how does that compare to normal? Well, this afternoon's 32, very close to our normal high for this time of year, 31 degrees. Our night, last night, 4 degrees, was a little bit colder than normal. Typical nights this time of year are in the teens, but we were nowhere close to our record low temperature, negative 10 degrees for this date, and nowhere near our high either, which is closer to 50. Now we're going to see temperatures tonight in the teens and 20s, not nearly as frigid as it was last night. We'll get down to 16 in Old Fort, 22 in Utica later on tonight, and tomorrow we'll actually manage to get above freezing, even in Old Fort, just with 35 tomorrow afternoon. Low 40s it looks like in the valley for us tomorrow. We'll see a little bit of snow melting off there. Now we do have a quiet night ahead. We've got mainly clear skies, just some thin cirrus clouds streaming through from time to time, and we'll have some more clouds coming in for tomorrow, but we'll have partial sunshine as well. Really a nice quiet day for us there. Tomorrow, as we get into the later evening and overnight hours, we're going to start to see some snow showers coming through. We'll see these through the night tomorrow night. Looks like just a dusting up to an inch at most by Thursday morning. Then Thursday, we're going to have lake effect snow falling. You'll see that here mainly in the north country. It'll be a quiet day for the rest of us, but a few additional inches possible here during the day on Thursday, with more snow expected late Thursday night and into Friday as well. So after tomorrow, going to be a bit of a snowy end to the week. Tonight, we're down to the low 20s. No snow. Skies are mainly clear. Will be a little bit breezy tomorrow. Even though we get into the low 40s, it'll stay feeling like the 30s because of the wind chill factor. We'll see mostly cloudy skies, though. A nice quiet day till snow starts to fall tomorrow night. And there's a small chance of that on Thursday. Looks like a fairly quiet, cloudy day for us, though, in Utica, and only coming into the low 30s there. So notice after tomorrow, we're going to be sub-freezing for the remainder of the 7-day forecast. We are expecting snow Friday, very cold day in the 20s. Saturday definitely looks like the pick of the 2 weekend days this weekend. We'll see a quiet day there, but then it's rain, snow, and ice expected for us on Sunday. And we have a very cold start to the week next week. Get ready for Tuesday. The high there, it looks like just 11 degrees. Jamie?
Thanks, Colleen. Here's a look at what's coming up tonight on News.
Now, your Eyewitness Weather forecast.
You'll notice our time lapse from today looks a little funny. That's because there's actually ice covering the lens for almost the whole day today. You'll see the ice melt off right towards the end of the loop just before sundown earlier on this evening. It was a cold one. Definitely made sense for that ice to be holding on for much of the day. We started off the morning at 4 degrees this morning. Very, very frigid start to the day. We did make it all the way up to 32 degrees for a high in Utica, and compared to normal, that's actually pretty normal for a day in January. You can see our normal high this time of year, 31 degrees. The 4 was a little bit colder than our typical night in the teens this time of year, but nowhere near the record low, luckily, of 10 below for this date. Now, we're not going to have any sub-zero temperatures tonight, but teens and 20s. So you get down to 16 in Old Forge, 22 in Utica later on tonight. And tomorrow, we will manage to get above freezing. This will be the one day this week to get above freezing. 35 in Old Forge, 41 in Utica, 39 in Oneonta. And unfortunately, that will be the warmest day that we have in the 7-day forecast. Now, overnight tonight, we have a couple of thin clouds out there, but we also have pockets of clear sky, allowing us to get very, very chilly. We'll have some filtered sunshine tomorrow, but be dealing with more clouds than not, especially later in the day. Then here's tomorrow evening. We start to get some snow back on the radar. We're going to see some snow showers tomorrow evening, tomorrow night, and then lake effect snow is going to kick on. This is going to be a big deal for Watertown and folks up in the northern part of the state, but we're going to be dealing with that lake effect snow in the North Country here Thursday throughout the day. That means a couple inches possible for the Old Forge area, maybe just the northern part of Oneida County getting clipped, but the rest of us will have a quiet, dry day on Thursday while that's going on up north, bringing them a fresh coating of snow there. And we've got more in the forecast coming for later in the week as well. So tonight we've got partly cloudy skies. We'll get down into the low 20s in Utica. We will manage to get up to 41 tomorrow afternoon. It's going to be a bit breezy, though. That wind chill will be a factor, feeling more like the 30s likely for much of the day. But a nice quiet day for us. And Thursday will be quiet as well. We have that snow tomorrow night. But then Thursday will be a quiet day for us because the snow falling further up north, way up into the northern part of the state. Friday, we have lake effect snow for everyone in the area. That's going to be a cold day, only in the mid-20s. Same for Saturday, but Saturday's a nice quiet day because we have another storm coming in Sunday. That's going to be a messy one. Looks like rain and snow and possibly some ice Sunday as well. After that, it's a frigid week next week. We're looking at a high barely in the teens, 11 degrees there by Tuesday of next week. Stick around because sports is coming up next with Wutr Abc.
Witness weather forecast.
We noticed on our time lapse from today that it was looking a little funky. We actually had a layer of ice over the camera. You'll see that there for most of the day today. It wasn't until later in the afternoon when that ice finally fell off the camera. We were able to catch a beautiful sunset there at the end of the day and a little bit of sunshine coming out for us today, but we had a very cold start. We started the day all the way down at 4 degrees this morning. Our high temperature ended up being 32, right at the freezing mark, and that's pretty close to normal. Our average high for this time of year, 31. Typical nights this time of year in the teens, so our 4 degrees is a little bit below normal, but nowhere near luckily our record normal of -10 for this date. Now tonight won't be quite as cold as last night, not the single digits, but still teens and 20s for us. 22 in Utica tonight, 23 in Cooperstown, 16 in Old Forge. And tomorrow we will manage to get above freezing. This will actually be the warmest day of the week for us, believe it or not. 35 in Old Forge tomorrow, 41 in Utica, 39 in Oneonta. So still a little bit on the cooler side. We'll have a wind chill factor as well, but after that we're going to see even colder days later on this week. Now you see here on the Futurecast tonight that we've got some thin cloud cover we're working with, but it's pretty quiet out there. And tomorrow we'll have some partial sunshine, a nice quiet day for us. Tomorrow evening though, we've got some snow showers coming through. Not expecting much accumulating here, dusting to an inch it looks like tomorrow night. Then we'll have some lake effect snow happening in North Country on Thursday. This is going to be a bigger deal for folks up in the Watertown area, looking at 8+ inches of snow possible there. For us on Thursday in the North Country, a couple of inches possible here. For McCauley, we'll see a couple fresh inches of snow. We'll still be dealing with that Thursday evening, and then we'll have a chance for everybody to pick up a little bit more snow on Friday as well. So tonight, no snow. We're partly cloudy and dry, down into the lower 20s. We'll be up into the low 40s tomorrow in the afternoon, but it will be breezy, so it'll feel like low 30s likely for us, low to mid 30s in the afternoon tomorrow. We have that chance for a little snow tomorrow night, but then a quiet day Thursday, low 30s there, only 20s on Friday, and we're going to see some snow falling on Friday, a cold and windy day. A nice break Saturday, but Sunday could be a little messy. We've got a chance for some rain and snow, also some ice possible Sunday as well, so watch that carefully. After that, it's very cold early next week. We'll barely make it into the teens, it looks like, on Tuesday, only 11 there. We've got more Eyewitness News coming up for you on the other side of the break. Stay right here with us on WUTR.